YouTube channel? Real Moments. Yeah, he'll great. The auto auction guy.
He's off today. I'm the other Real Moments guy.
Oh, okay. Y'all gonna chase the dinner train?
No, Mike is in Nashville, and I'm undermotivated, so I'm going to film these two.
Undermotivated.
That's right. So I'm going to film these two.
Yeah.
Were you the person I seen running by in a black Lamborghini Urus earlier?
No, I had a yellow Lotus Emira, but no.
Yeah, I talked with you
Okay,
when I was
yeah.
at the Cowan show. I'm
Yeah, that's
Cumberland
right.
Mountain
Yeah.
Rails fan.
Casey, nice to meet
A.K.A.
you.
Jonas,
Yeah.
by the way.
Good to meet you.
Did the Fisher remix.
What do you think
Yeah.
about what Warren Buffett?
Right before everyone got done, I'm glad. Got a perfect shot of the two units meeting like
Oh, that's
promontory
cool.
right on the other side. You got the cab and just had the
It makes you realize just how big the big comfort cab successes are when you see them right like that.
I've actually been in the cab of a YN2 AC44 when I worked for Caney Fork on the Coke train, not Coke train, but the Gypsum train that goes into Bridgeport.
A lot of people are singing.
Been in the comfort cab like that, all in one of the old YN2s.
And everything's at a record high and all.
And what makes no sense, the oldest unit of the two had the desktop set up. The new one had the traditional stand-up.
Go figure.
So I said, you got to be kidding me.
Fully updated.
Yup.
Yeah, Mike.
You got any of this on?
911. This one is, yeah.
The microphone on?
Not yet. Yeah. Although this one is, so if you say anything disparaging, make sure it's about somebody that's going to be watching.
We don't know.
That's right.
He's got to watch by swearing because Mike contacted me and said one of the times he said swear. He means that Whiteside Zone had to cut it out.
I was watching it.
Oh no.
I'm like,
Yes, I heard.
and I'm
that.
sitting there in the studio, and I'm like,
Oh no. It probably picked that up too.
It did.
the house
Oh,
sensor.
clear as a bell. It was clear as a bell. It was just as clear
No,
as
what
it
you
was.
just said.
Oh,
I'm-
yeah, it
I'm
may
afraid
have.
it probably picked it up.
Hey, my name's Adam.
Casey.
I was out with Mike last night.
Yeah, right on. Yeah, I'm the other half. I'm Mike's
Yeah.
stunt double.
Yeah, I was with Mike last night at Tin Bridge.
Right on. Yeah, he was there quite a while.
Yeah, he's only at Tin Bridge for about 30 minutes.
Okay, I guess it was his previous stop. He'd
Yeah,
been
he
out
was
for a
here
while.
for a couple hours,
Yeah,
and then he was somewhere else for a little while too.
always. I've stopped trying to keep track of where he is. I go backwards and then I fix all the thumbnails and everything. But at the time where he gets on the chase and he'll disappear, I don't even know where he is. Half the time he's out of signal, so I'm like, whatever, he'll show up. He'll show up.
But yeah, last night he couldn't get his light. He couldn't have the power. Couldn't plug in to get power.
Oh, yeah.
So I let him use my inverter.
He was looking for power by the bathroom, so
Yeah.
he didn't bring anything. Because he got a second set of lights that he might pick up, but he didn't have
It's one of those
power
laser
block for
things
it.
that shoots up on
I
the side.
loaned him my inverter.
They got it shining up on the
I
side.
loaned
of that.
him mine,
that
and he
wedding
never used it, so I repoed it about a month ago
Yeah.
for the CSX Santa train.
Yeah.
I was like, Mike, have you ever used this? No. Put it back in my car. So-
No, but like he didn't, I wasn't sure it powered his light.
yeah.
Because
Well, that's good.
I only have 150 watts for
Yeah.
mine, but it powered it just fine.
That's good. Yeah, we did look up at the time what the watt equivalent was around them all, and I don't remember what it was. But when we first ordered them, we was looking at the size of this power.
The first one I bought was only 100,
Yeah.
and it wasn't even powered enough to power my laptop.
They can put 140.
So I went and bought the 150, and it does just fine for what I need it for. But I want to get the 250, the one that connects to the battery,
Right.
and somehow put it in my car where I can run it straight to the battery. The problem is I have to put a bigger battery in my car because I have a little tiny car.
Yeah, that's right. Need a little bit more juice behind it. I hear that.
All right, Jim.
Well, at least it hasn't started raining yet. That's a plus.
This is beautiful. I mean, I don't know if you saw Mike's video. I'm sure.
I did, yeah. And I'm gonna. It's not. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna cover the microphone here for wind. Hang on. You're gonna hear a sound and see some shaking. Not much I can do about that one.
Oh, come on.
Oh yeah. That's cool. That's it coming across the bridge
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
My
Well, it
camera
lit
has
up well.
my camera has low light capability,
Yeah.
so even without his lights,
Yeah.
I would have been fine.
Yeah, that looks great. That's a good catch right there. That's neat.
You know, I did a video walk around of these. I'm just starting my own YouTube
Are
channel.
you? Congratulations.
And I'm gonna work on trying to combine the two videos, that one and what I got just a few minutes ago, and
Yeah, I like
I'm
to say
gonna title it "Old Meets New."
that's right. I like to say the editing is the hard part, but that's because I'm the one that does the editing.
What program do you use?
Premiere.
Premiere.
Yeah, I use Premiere Pro Beta most of the time because I like the when you're doing crossfades in the beta, it's really, really easy.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is just drag one edge of the clip, and it'll automatically do like audio crossfade with the previous one.
Oh, cool.
And that saves so much time. I usually use the beta,
Yeah.
but then sometimes the beta crashes because it's a beta. So I kind of go back and forth. But
Yeah. I just don't have the money to pay for Premiere.
yeah, work pays for it for me, which is very nice of them because I do use it at work.
Yeah.
But you can install on 2 different devices, so I'll also have it installed on my work laptop as well as my home one.
How much is it just for Premiere?
I don't know. I have the $700 a year package, and it's pretty expensive. I would not have paid that if it were not for work. But I do legitimately use Photoshop and everything else at work, so that we
I
have full
love
Creative Cloud.
Photoshop. I mean, I used to have when I worked at when I was in school. I got a free one because of school.
Yeah,
I'm not in school
their education
anymore.
discount's great. I used to use that too.
And I don't have school anymore. So
Yeah.
I got PowerPoint. I got Microsoft PowerPoints, but
Right.
is Premiere's Adobe, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And Adobe is proud of their products.
Oh,
Very
rightfully
expensive.
so. Though.
Yeah, it's
I
good
mean,
stuff, but it is expensive. Let's see.
Their stuff's the best in the market for a reason.
It is.
Put the
They price
money
it
into
accordingly. Let's see. There's 360.
I just wonder if there's a cheaper or cheaper.
So what I would do if I didn't have this, the best one to use is DaVinci.
DaVinci.
So DaVinci has a little bit of a learning curve. I think it's a little bit harder to use, but it can do everything Premiere can do. It's open source as I understand it. And here's Jesse. Jesse and Larry. I didn't know when he got here. But yeah, DaVinci is what a lot of people use that don't use Premiere. And I don't know what the limitations are of the free version, but that's what the vast majority of people use.
Did Aaron ever show up? Yeah, he's on the way. Okay.
They did such a good job with this engine.
I know, it looks so good.
I mean, if you repainted that one with your new paint job,
Yeah, brightened it up a little bit.
brightened up a little bit, you almost could. I mean, obviously you can tell them apart because of their ages, but
It does make you realize how big a modern 6-axle comfort cab is compared to the old ones.
Oh yeah,
There's a huge size difference. A whole different planet.
I think it'd be cool if they let them run that one on a freight train once with this one, pair them
right.
together.
That's right. That'd get a lot of
just to see
followers.
just to see how many people had to chase it across the country.
Yeah, they used that one recently on. I think it's just the dinner train, right? Isn't
They
that what
pulled the
they've been
dinner
running
train
on?
last
Yeah,
night with it.
I knew they've been running it lately.
Of course, they won't pull a dinner train tonight with it because it's sitting back here.
Yeah,
but-
they have the. Actually, I don't even know what it was, but I remember glancing over and it looked like they had another one set up, and I didn't actually look
Well,
hard
last
enough.
night they were running 606 and 5000 on the Santa trains.
Yeah,
They might run 5000 tonight on the dinner train, and then the 606 and the 710 on the
I've ridden behind 5,000
710 they
before.
used last week.
Okay.
Or
I've
the
ridden on
week
5,000
that.
before.
They were using the 710 and the 606. So they might do the same thing tonight and run 5000 on the dinner train.
Oh, hey, we got a free shot here. I'm gonna pan out to the right.
So you're live.
Yeah, we are on this one. I'm hoping at one point we'll be able to hear the one come by on the NS main line, and that'll be kind of fun in the background.
Yeah.
Little activity. The guy that came by right
Couple
before I
of them
set
came
up.
by earlier.
Yeah, and he blew jingle bells, which was really cool.
Yeah, he blew to he was blowing horn at the people that were watching him go by.
Oh yeah, I guess over by all the Christmas lights.
Yeah. Yeah, I was down here a couple weeks ago when Mike was here from the gallery.
That's where Mike and I first started hanging out, and we would ride along on the Eden Isle. We would do the excursions.
There's a 710
yeah.
there running.
I saw it parked back there, but I couldn't tell if it was hooked up or not. So maybe in the 5000 that I was thinking of that I saw.
Yeah, the 5000 might be running the dinner train, and those two running the Santa train.
Yeah.
With 606, because 606 I think always runs the Polar Express because it's an older engine.
Makes sense. Yeah.
I'd like to see them run the. They might do it on Christmas Eve. Run the steam
That'd be cool.
to match the actual Polar Express. That'd be kind of cool.
They did run it.
The builder's plate now.
Oh yeah, yeah. There you go. I think they ran it with the 4501. I think one time, but that was right when it first came back out. But I've also slept since then. That was what 10 plus years ago.
Yeah. I mean, that steam engine, that's a beautiful engine. Of course, the last time I rode a train here, they didn't have the steam they ran. Last time they had the steam, they ran one of their older ones in. Because that one they have now, they just got 10 years ago.
Yeah, it's recent.
So the one I rode was 30 years ago.
It's been a hot minute.
I rode on it as a kid.
Yeah, I didn't actually start riding the stuff here at TVRM until I think 2008 was probably my first one.
Let's see. My mom was still so mine in 1990.
Yeah, because Mike had a membership and he would come ride the Eastridge Local every weekend. And so sometimes I would ride with him. Back then he used to get the physical paper and he would actually go read the paper. We met actually at CBC in 2002 or 3, something like that. And then we had known each other off and on from there. Weren't really hanging out, but we saw each other, every week or two. And then he left there and was wanting to do something different. So I was working at the auction and got Mike to come over there. And then that was kind of the beginning of when we were seeing each other every week. We've seen each other every week since then. So.
Yeah, I used to do security at the auction
Oh yeah, right on.
years ago.
Yeah, I was the
2004.
Okay, yeah, that was
2005.
before my time. I was an independent dealer, so I was there for a while, and then I was the last GM of Chattanooga and the first GM of DAA.
That was in Walden Security. Did the security
Okay,
there.
yeah. Do a quick.
I worked for Walden,
I got a buddy who works for Walden. He guards Talon Building, which is right downtown, next to the Crystal.
Talon Building.
Yeah, he's a guard there.
But I got let go by Walden for stupid things.
Yeah.
But they don't pay enough.
Yeah, that's true. And my buddy only does it because he's on Social Security and it doesn't offset.
Yeah, I mean, if I was retired and
that's.
I
all
would
he
love
does.
to do security work again. Would I work for Walden again? If they'd hire me, yeah, I'd probably do it. But
Right. I'm gonna give a quick intro.
just because I
here.
enjoyed it.
Exactly. I'll give a quick intro. Hey guys, I'm Casey. I'm the other half of Rail Moments, and you can tell I am not Mike. I have significantly more hair here and here. And so I'm here tonight at TVRM. Mike is up in Nashville doing his own thing with his wife, and so he asked me if I would come and stand in because this is a great occasion. We have the brand new NS Heritage unit tagged right here, and then of course TVRM's tag 80. And seeing them both here together, it's really cool. Not only do you see how faithful the paint scheme is of this brand new Heritage unit, but you can also see how much bigger a modern 6-axle comfort cab is from the original. So really neat. You've seen Tag 80 on the channel before, and you've seen last night Mike chasing this one as it came in. 4851. I still haven't memorized the number yet because it's that new to us. But yeah, it looks great. It's fantastic. Everybody's here enjoying it. There's going to be a dinner train leaving in a little bit, but we're going to pan back and forth and let everybody who's joining and hopping on and hopping off see the magic of these two together, nose to nose. And if you look really carefully, you'll see this one is Brian, and right next to him I see well, no, I did see, there he is, right over here. This is Whistleboard Productions. Jesse. I'll wave at Jesse. Hey, yeah, you're good. What's up, buddy?
Oh, yeah. That was the teacher. It's nice to buy you.
Oh, you're going over to East Shore?
I started the tour just get the sound. And it was the whistles they used to make.
Where's the back copy? You got to get something up.
I'll be back.
Oh, you've already done all
I've
that.
already done a bunch of them today.
I got a picture of everything on this thing. Watching John take that picture. Mike. Mike, it's so pretty.
I know it is.
It's just like.
Your coat just left on the dinner train.
Oh. But you know what the best part is?
He was talking about.
Tasting the tears of the Delaware and Hudson.
Yeah,
They're delicious.
I know.
Oh,
I tell you, I got two friends that work on Pan Am, they're brothers, twin brothers. And I seen that picture of CSX down at Pan Am, was like, what do y'all think about this? They were like, they could an EVC engine or a...
I don't care what you tell me, it's an airline. It's a defunct airline. There ain't no...
Of all the things they could have chose, they chose that.
What?
Slam and Seaboard. You said airline.
No. It's airlines and like Pan Am. It's like,
Oh, yes.
but this is how it's I'm just going to lean here. I mean, essentially for the public for an hour and a half to 2 hours every morning. Well, yeah.
Locomotive, so I got
As soon as they're done with the train, they're putting it back over to the
All right, I threatened you with his presence, and here's Brian from Cowan Railroad Museum. You've seen the two of us standing next to each other before, so here he is.
Hey, guys.
That was in the background behind us in the gray is Jesse from Whistleboard Productions. So we got a lot of rail fans here today. Check it out. A probably once in a lifetime opportunity. I don't think you'll see them together again. At least not anything we'd be invited to. Earlier today they had the Norfolk Southern Christmas party here, and so they brought this in. That was a private event, and then as soon as it was available for the general public, naturally we all showed up, and we're here to get some great shots. And the main difference to me is the difference in size from modern six-axle comfort cab to
big
for
difference.
the original. It is a huge difference.
Oh, yeah.
But a very, very faithful paint scheme. We'll walk you around to the front here in a minute. They painted the plow the same way that this one is, and it is just, the whole thing is really well done. Also makes you realize just how poorly the CSX Heritage are painted, which they're painted spray painted by, I think, a blind guy during a sandstorm at night with a couple of cans. Or a couple of rattle
Yeah, they
cans.
wasn't paid enough to paint them.
That could be too. Maybe they just don't want to paint them. They're like, you have 6 hours to create the chassis system. So, there's a little bit of bleed over. I mean, is it better than no heritage? Sure.
I mean, at least it's still nice to see the names.
Yeah, it is the minimally acceptable product. But this one is painted fantastically. It looks great. It looks as good as any ever would have in the beginning. And if that's the original paint, I don't know if it is or not, I think it actually looks a bit better than the Tag 80.
My drone up there.
I think in the winter it's been through maybe 2 or 3 different paint schemes.
Tires are about the only thing that's burning now.
Elaborate on the history, as you can see, it was painted, with the name on it, when it was first delivered. Well, I think it was the late '60s. And of course, Southern obtained the tag. Later on, they got the tuxedo scheme. So that's paint scheme
I've seen
number
that.
2.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
And of course, and then when Norfolk Southern became a thing in 1982, odds are it was in line to basically get the next paint, which is the original paint, as I call it. And I think that was the last one that was in before it was officially retired, before it came here. And of course, when it came here, it was sitting in the old paint before they took it and refurbished it. Of course, it looks 10 times nicer.
I do remember when they first got it.
Yeah.
Sure. And then another great thing that came out in 1982 was me. So,
Yeah, 3 years after that was me.
yeah, that's right. I broke it in for you.
Yeah.
So guys, hope you're enjoying this. We're going to pan back and forth, give you some shots of it. There's no real action. There's nothing moving. The dinner train will be leaving here in a few minutes. But it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see the old and the new. So I've been panning back and forth, so if you want to rewind a little bit, you can catch the slow pans. There's a couple of good pans right when there's nobody standing in front of it. And since it's overcast, there's really nice diffuse light, and you can feel free to take a screen capture. Doesn't bother me any. Make it your background if you want, but it's just the locomotive alone, nobody around, and that's a rare opportunity too. So, yeah. Thanks for joining me, Brian.
And if I may add, if there's anybody in the Knoxville area, be sure to get out, and at least, catch the Three Rivers Rambler, even ride it. This is actually the last month of Southern 154's run before it goes down for restoration. I went out and chased it. It is a very nice little steam locomotive. For anybody that's recording, it's a really cool whistle.
Yeah. There you go. A lot of whistle fans on the channel. By the way, plug your channel. What's your channel name?
It's Trainnet85. And a note on that, I'm going to be making a little change for anybody that is subscribed or is about to subscribe. I'm about to change the name on it sometime this month, but as it looks, I'm in the works of trying to get a new intro, so I'm just kind of try to keep things fresh.
So if you want to be ahead of the curve, join TrainNut85 right now. Actually, Jesse did that. Jesse's Trains and Things, and now he's Whistleboard Production. So join now while it's cool. Be one of the OGs. So, anyway, thanks for seeing. Good to see you, Brian.
My guess was going to put out in the West for 6 months when I bring it back here.
Sorry, Cody, I'm in your shot. Let me walk faster. Also saw Seth walking by. Got Cody and Matthew lurking in the wings. Lots of people here today. I'm going to pan back over to that side, give you a good shot of it. And also give you a shot of Cody taking a shot of the train. Because why not? And there he is. There's a Cody. That's right. It's as frightening for me as it is for him. Look at that. Isn't that great? I can't even fit it all in one shot because we are that close to it. And I am as wide as the wide angle will go. We are right up on it, and it is beautiful. And for a comparison, what is this a heritage unit for? Let's keep panning. Oh, that one. There's tag 80, and it's, as Brian was saying, it's refurbished but last delivered paint. He thinks it was last repainted around 82. and then it. Oh, well, let me rephrase that. It got that scheme in '82, and it's been repainted since then, of course. Otherwise, it would look much worse. And we're going to pan with Paula here. It just happened to be that way. I wasn't chasing you on purpose.
I try to stay out of the way.
That's right. Looks great. Pretty good lighting for it too. I'm kind of glad it's cloudy. It's a little more diffuse.
It's amazing what having you take care of a paint job.
I
too.
know. Yeah. And if you don't run it up and down through the rust belt constantly and put a ton of miles on it, yeah. There's no real audio. I set this up and then I didn't do.
Where's
I
this
didn't
thing
turn it on.
going after today?
I don't know. It came across Timbridge last night. And down Cino and TP, and I'm not sure where it's going after that. I think its only real agenda is it had to be here for the NS Christmas party.
Yeah.
And after that, I don't know where they're going to put it. And often the Tag 80 is on dinner train duty, and it's obviously not tonight, so I'm not sure what they're going to do next with that one either. Maybe future Santa trains, who knows?
The, I know
There goes the Seth
local, I
walking
know
by.
local rail fans would raise an uproar if they moved this thing out of the area.
That's right. Yeah, you need to keep it close. So I every time the Southern comes to town, I get excited because I feel connected with it. This is Chattanooga.
Oh man, I grew up with the Southern, so
Oh yeah,
because
still seeing them.
back when we moved here in '82,
Yep.
so Southern.
That was when NS
that
first
Southern North
existed.
would just start there. There's still
Yeah.
a London Brothers Southern paint scheme still.
Yeah, and I think they continued doing that until about '86 or so. I was born here, but I was born in '82, so it was right around the end of their time anyway. So I don't really remember ever seeing one with a Southern scheme. I do remember Chessie Systems paint scheme and Seaboard and all that, so it's kind of neat for me to see the CSX heritage just for memory. But I have no memory of any NS scheme that's not.
Conrail was very
modern one.
popular instead of CSX.
Yep. We caught the Conrail. Was it yesterday or the day before?
Yeah.
I keep.
But see, that's just weird. Conrail Heritage is on NS, but it's a CSX.
Yeah, they have both.
But
Yeah,
it's a CSX
yeah, because I think it was
predecessor.
when they were doing the Pennsylvania Coal Country, they ended up splitting that track, and some of it was acquired by NS and some was acquired by CSX. So they both make a heritage unit, and the obviously the NS one looks much better. It's painted much more carefully.
Yeah.
The paint shop in Altoona and the one here in Chattanooga do a great job, and all of theirs that come out look very perfect and pristine. I'm not sure what gravel parking lot the CSX paints theirs in.
What was this one painted?
This one was actually painted in Altoona, which is kind of sad, because I was hoping that they would paint it here, but they did not. But we got a new heritage, so I can't complain, you know. And
How
actually,
often do we get new heritages?
this is the first one I think in 11 years, for as I recall, something like that. I think 13 was the last one, because they're technically 21. Everybody celebrates 20, but the Erie Lackawanna is a yard dog up in New Jersey, and it's also a heritage unit, which is separate from the Lackawanna that we see running around. But there is an Erie Lackawanna, and so there's actually 21, and then this one makes 22. So it's the first new one in quite a while. And I always get aggravated when people say they've caught all 20. I'm like, there's 21. Did you drive to Jersey? Because there's another one. Oh, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, I just enjoy watching
Absolutely.
all trains, but catching the
You're good.
heritages are cool.
People walking past them is part of the point, right? So
Dude, I'm basically just sitting here just admiring the
that's
teams,
right.
pretty much.
Just getting right up on it.
Getting to catch them and getting to see them in daylight.
Hey, Latrell.
The whole
That's right.
other.
Hey,
thing.
Anne-Marie. I know.
Dude,
Especially
this
right
unit,
now.
all you could see was the glare off of it. At Coffee's Cliff, my car's lights and the big 10,000 lumen flashlight I had, the way how I had them angled, it lit up the bottom of that and it hazed my entire shot.
Oh,
Dude,
did
I
it
was
really?
mad. I was mad how it turned out at Coffee's Cliff. First shot up in Dayton, Tennessee was the best shot out of them all.
Say hello. I'm gonna move this one here. No, you're fine because this is 360. It won't really matter if I move it around. Wow. It'll see me anyway. Say hello to those that just joined. Hey, Emery, Latrell, etc. I'm Casey. You can probably recognize me from some of them. I'm usually in the studio trying to fix Mike. Trying to help Mike with his production. But tonight, Mike is in Nashville, and he tagged me in. So grabbed about half his equipment. That's right, tagged me in. Thank you. See, I
You're
missed
welcome.
that pun. I'm so good, and I didn't even realize it. And so obviously, I'm here right now with NS's newest heritage. This is the tag unit. It's so new, I can't even remember the number, which is why I keep looking behind me. It's 4851. I keep trying to say 4581. It's 4851. And then it's next to tag 80, which is the scheme that this one is painted in honor of. So it's really cool to see another fallen flag that's painted really well. Showing him, I think it was painted in Altoona, which is kind of sad. We wish it was painted here, but you can't have everything. It's still nice to have it here for the NS Christmas party, and now open to the public for about an hour. And we have about 45 more minutes with it before it disappears. They have said it's going to leave right around dark, which I don't know how that's going to happen because Tag 80's in front of it, but maybe you'll get to see them start up. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Yeah.
See them both start up.
That's right. It would be cool to see
Something
them.
told me that it wasn't going to leave till tomorrow. There's a lot of what's bad about this with
Yeah.
this coming down here, Chattanooga? There's been just so much misinformation
Yeah.
spread
I
about
heard
the
of-
4851 coming into town. There's been a lot of controversy and a lot of different mixed views on it. I mean, I know there's a lot of people that were saying, "Oh, Delaware and Hudson, Delaware and Hudson, Delaware and Hudson."
Cody doesn't
But
think they're
here's the
actually gonna make
thing. Here's the thing. They're with the fact that NS, do they take place out of Atlanta or is that another
Their main yard.
their main location?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
Atlanta's their
that
main-
makes sense why the
Chattanooga's
tag
the
won by
second.
Lancelot.
Yeah, Chattanooga's the second largest classification yard.
Yep.
And we already have the
And
southern.
then Dalton, their Dalton yard's relatively good size, but it's nowhere near as big as Chattanooga or Atlanta.
And then CSX
And
is.
Nashville, I think, has a big yard.
Yeah, CSX has New York and one out toward Memphis. I can't remember the name of that I've never been to.
And then we
I
have
don't think we
Waxahachie here
can
in
catch it.
Chattanooga.
Yeah, we do have Wahatchee. There's going to be something coming by on the main line.
No,
We'll just-
that's the Southern 5000 return
Oh, is
for
it?
the Christmas.
Coming back. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll keep him pointed that way just in case you see him. And that probably means he'll turn around on the Y, which is always fun. And the Y is right behind us. I hear some dinging anyway.
Nope, it's the
Oh, no, here we go. It's coming in. We can just see it there in the distance. You'll see it coming by.
606 is coming back. I don't think
Yep.
they're gonna.
606 returning. You see all the lights on board. Not too much to catch from this angle, but the main attraction obviously being these units.
He'll be turning around here in a minute.
Yeah, he'll run up on the Y once they drop the people off.
He'll be
I
right
doubt it because the 5000 originally led that train,
Oh,
so
did
the
it?
606 is on the other end. I didn't catch the tail end of it. So that being the case, 606 was hidden.
Oh, yeah. I need to. So I guess since I'm not doing sound, because there's nothing really to listen to for a train that's turned off, I'm going to switch this over and put my phone on it.
66 now, the end of that.
I think it's got an M3 on it. Either an M3 or an M5. I personally got an M3.
Do you?
It's nice. But it's going to eventually see if I can get it for a very short time, for like a day or so, talk to some of my fellow rail fan buddies that works for a short line in the area.
Yeah.
If there could be one day that they put that M3 of mine on one of their units.
That'd be neat.
And just do a special run because it was originally a Wisconsin Central unit.
Okay.
For if you don't know, the Sequatchie Valley 3002 went to Candy Fork.
Yep.
I know.
I met
I
one
used
of
to.
those
I
guys.
used to work with them for a short time.
Yeah, I
Made
met
ask them.
one of them one day. I was at that the bridge in Whiteside, and the guy stopped and said, "Anything interesting coming?" I said, "No, I'm just filming the bridge." He's like, "Oh," and he said he worked for Sequatchie Valley Railroad. Oh, nice to meet him. He was just on the side of the road, just randomly.
Well, the Sequatchie Valley 3002 unit I'm referring to is now owned by Candy Fork because it.
Okay.
They just didn't need that big of a tire.
There we go. Now it's working.
Y'all,
All right.
well, I just said I had loose stanchions in the way, so I'm gonna need y'all on this side. all
Okay.
right? Y'all fixing you ready to move her out?
Now we're going to block her off.
All right, I got you. When are y'all talking about getting
Yeah, he wants us to move that way.
Over that one?
Yes, ma'am. That's what it was.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dude, I understand. Hey, I respect y'all.
Can I ask you to do one favor? Take a picture of us with the train. Thanks. Okay. Good.
1, 2, 3, take one for the ring.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we're gonna take a little walk over here.
Okay. They got it.
Yeah, if you wanted to block that off, I ain't
Okay.
Turn around over here. We'll be
Oh, yeah.
right here in a minute.
We'll go turn you this way, maybe see something on the Y.
Shots at 606.
Is that 606?
Yeah, here he comes. He's coming across the Y, so we're gonna watch him for just a minute. He'll come in the shot.
Right here. Other train going in the background.
That's cool. Hey, Tony, I just saw you got on, and there's no mic tonight. It's actually Casey, and I'm adjusting the tripod here, so pardon me for the earthquakes. Mike is in Nashville with his wife, so he's missing this, which he did get to see it last night. He saw it crossing Tin Bridge. He's cranking up.
They're lighting it up.
Yeah, they are lighting it up. That's neat. They'll turn up. They'll turn up.
They're up there on the hill. You want me to go to Alvin? See them? Yeah, you want me to go to Alvin?
So everybody, I'm Casey. Tony, hello, good to see you. Sorry I'm kind of falling behind on chat there. I've been talking to people in person. A lot of rail friends here to see this. But obviously behind me is Norfolk Southern's newest heritage, the 4851. And then right next to it, which I'll pan over momentarily, is tag 80, which is the one that's painted in honor of. That's the flag that had fallen. And they've just turned the lights on the number board, so that's really cool. I'm not sure if they're about to crank it up or what. Allegedly, it's going to be leaving right about dark. But right in the way of it is tag 80. It belongs to TVRM. So if it is leaving, it has to go through that one. So we should hear that one start up first. I have seen Christmas lights in Cowan. Yes, on the Cowan cam. That's right. I do turn on the Cowan cam on occasion. I don't watch it quite as much as Mike does. but I do watch it. Usually on the CSX line, I'm watching the southern part of it, Mike's watching the northern part, but I do occasionally turn on the Cowan Cam. I'm more likely to be watching for what's coming around Kennesaw and then through Ringgold, etc. That's why it's a partnership. We split up our duties, but I do occasionally watch it. Definitely turning the lights on. Not exactly sure what's happening. They may be cranking it up.
It's halfway out. I couldn't find the bolt for it last night. I tried replacing several. I think it's the yeah.
That's that bad.
I don't care about the game. You know where the wire is.
Okay, I cheated. I did a mic and I pulled up a monitor so I can see what the chat is because it's really hard to read the chat while doing a live. So, hello, Anne-Marie Elizabeth Rose Pulowski. Real American Rail fan is on. He's also here. You didn't see him. Brian is also here. Brian Rock Rail fan, hello. Latrell, John Klein, nice to see you. Tony thought I was Mike briefly. Then he asked me about that. Yep, 2 tags are always better than 1. We have both here tonight. Thanks everybody for joining us. It's actually not that cold, thank goodness. It's warmer for me this evening than it was for Mike last night as he was catching this going across Tin Bridge. But right behind me, right here, this is NS's newest heritage. And right over here is TVRM's original Tag 80. So, really cool thing to see. And we're on the siding track in the little mini yard that is closest to the actual museum building. I'm going to spin you around because there is something coming by on the main line right now, so you can see that in the background. So if you can look past my cameras, the building is right there in the distance, and then you see some of the setup that you often see on Mike's Lives with all the lights. But there's Grand Junction, the famous museum in the old depot, and it's right next to the main line, and there it goes. So here's the siding track, and then here's Tag 80. If we keep going and I don't trip over my water bottle, which is half the battle, here's this one. Everything is decorated. Yeah, it looks really good. MLP. If you look at the way they painted the plow on the front of this, it looks amazing. I do think they're setting up for an official photo shoot. That would be my guess.
I believe that's the scale trains guy.
Oh, is it? Okay, gotcha.
He's getting pictures for.
Yeah, because I saw him come out of the cab, so I figured he was somebody that had some kind of a sway.
Yes.
Good for him. I know Scott Coffey went by and ran the model train stuff for him yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He sent us an email and said he was going over there. I haven't seen Scott since spring. I need to go say hi to him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using a lot of Mike's gear tonight. You see the flash bulbs popping? Whoop, that seemed a little bit too far now. See why Mike has problems with the zoom here. The zoom is kind of sensitive. So, oh, thank you. Appreciate that comment. Casey Thomason. Thanks, Ryan. I'm another Casey, but I'm not an official photographer. Apparently he was standing right in front of me when I said who he is, so that's kind of awkward, but you know, alright, life goes on. There she is. How's that shot, guys? A lot of rail fans here today. You can see a lot of people crossing by. I'm gonna raise this thing up so we can get a little bit different vantage point. So excuse another small earthquake here. We're gonna try and raise this tripod. This is a very, very tall tripod. This one is Mike sized. Mike is 6'3", I'm 5'10". So when I use Mike's stuff, it's a little bit difficult. There we go. Earthquakes are over. Slightly better shot for you.
Absolutely, yeah, I'll send it to you. Good to see you. Yeah.
Brian, always a pleasure, brother.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Oh, Mike, good seeing you.
We'll have to do a, what, do you work Thursdays?
Yeah, I work Thursdays.
Do you get a lunch break?
Yeah, it'd be about 30 minutes. You know, and of course it depends, you know, who's a rotation.
I was going to say we could run a steamboat because I work at home on Thursdays, but we'd be pressed to get anything in on Thursday. Yeah. I know that's sale day. It just happens to be the day that I'm at home. So.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well. I tried.
Yeah.
Anyway. I think we're going to be up there in May. Mike and I are trying to figure out the schedule. That's why I was asking you, but we're going to try and figure out how to.
Yeah, I gotta plan, you know, the spring meet for the rail fan day up there.
Well,
Let me head down here.
good to see you, sir.
It's, the way I'm planning trips with me and Mike here.
Okay, we're closed now for our North Pole limited events, and their trains are going to be running. They'll get back about 8:45 and 9 o'clock. After that, no, nothing's moving, nothing's leaving, everything's getting shut back down. Christmas. Yeah.
There we go. All right. Good to see you, sir.
Yeah, good seeing you.
So we got a
Good to see you.
No problem.
big
We'll see.
space for all of our customers.
Alrighty, no problem. Give me 30 seconds shut down. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to pan down just slightly. So you heard the lady, the paying customers are coming in. Oh, thank you. See, that service, that's Jesse from Whistleboard Productions correcting the shot for me because I can't see anything. So they're shutting down. This is the end of the public preview. So thankfully they got to let us do this, but now they're getting ready for the Christmas train. So they're setting up all the stanchions and waiting on the people that have paying tickets to come in and do this. And these are not leaving tonight. So sorry guys, no running shots. But I'm glad you got to see it. Beautiful shot right here. And the lighting was actually really nice for it. So I'm glad we got to see it. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to be tearing down. Thanks, Jesse.
Anytime.
How you doing, buddy? You guys, huh?
Good.
So you had the Cracker Barrel. Kind of hot minute.
So you had to be the man today. Mike's
right.
not here.
Yeah, Mike's in Nashville.
Yeah, I told Mike what a perfect day to go to Nashville.
I know.
I don't.
Yeah. It's okay. Just something that literally happens once in a lifetime.
Oh, yeah.
What's the problem? What's the problem?
What was he there for? Was it?
He's just hanging out with his wife. Yeah. He,
Hey,
they
ladies
had-
comes first when you get one.
Yeah,
That's why I'm staying single, y'all.
Exactly.
I know. I'm in the freedom zone. Y'all locked.
That's why I spent the rest of the day with mine, and this is the treat at the end of the day. So.
Yeah, my wife wanted nothing to do with this, and so she went to the gym. And here I am.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, they have some. I don't actually know exactly what they're doing, but they have for the same time every year. My committee do something. It's not their anniversary. I'm not sure what it is, but they normally go someplace down in Georgia, and I guess it was closed or being remodeled or whatever. I don't know. And so they went there instead. I just remember Mike telling me at the time. I remembered at the time, but it was one of those things where I was doing something else, and I don't remember. But the thing I took away is here's all of my equipment. Capture this. Got it. No problem, boss. Off I go.
Yeah. I haven't posted them yet, but I had a pretty half decent chase of Conrail yesterday evening.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So many shots.
yeah.
I know Mike got a little bit of it. I don't think it was. It wasn't last night though, was it? I think it was the day before he got something.
It was yesterday.
Was it yesterday? Okay.
Yeah.
Man, it all runs together.
Yeah,
he was doing a lot of stuff yesterday.
Yeah, what he was pissed off about was he missed the live by 60
He
seconds
did.
here.
He did. He told me.
Yeah.
He said he was trying to set it up, but he was having problems getting something connected. He said then it went by.
Yeah.
You're faster on the draw.
Oh yeah.
That's why I voice text everything. Like
Oh,
if you
yeah.
want to type it all out, it takes too long.
Oh yeah.
Or I'll just fix it later. You know?
Right.
That guy who got in there, the guy right there who's going all around the engine and everything, he has to be a former engineer or like have that.
Well, no, he's taking pictures for scale trains for the model train company.
Somebody just commented on the live a minute ago that his name is Casey Thomason and he's an NS photographer.
Yes, he used
So,
to do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to be
recognize
the
him.
official.
Oh, used to be. I got you now. Okay, so he's got a little bit different access.
Oh,
Which is fine. I mean,
He's got some pedigree.
yeah, if he's
Yeah.
company man, have at it.
I wish the lighting was a little more on our side today.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. At least it ain't raining. It could be worse.
I mean, it's diffuse. You know, it could be harsh shadows. So it's
It's a
something.
good picture. I got a
Better.
good shot. I got the money shot last night going across Tim Bridge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was standing right next to Mike. They had all the lights and everything set up. And he was
Yeah,
way
I
live
watched
anyway.
his live. I was in a Christmas concert, so I couldn't be there.
My camera showed up a little better light than his did, but
That's good.
I'll probably post mine. I don't know, sometime if I ever get edited.
So I got one of those things on Amazon.
Oh, did you?
I'm just
They're
starting
great,
my
man.
own
Not
YouTube
too
channel.
fussy.
So
Oh yeah, they are. You know, we have
Trial
like
and error for
10
me.
of these
Good luck to
things,
you.
and we use them on the little grapple mounts. We use them on suction cup mounts. We use them on everything. You would think they'd be flimsy, but they're really not. If you're not on like a shaking car, they're solid. We have better ones if he, like when Mike wants to set something on the hood of the truck, then that's difficult. You know, you have to use suction cup mounts. But for most stuff, these are great. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. I see several of you are still on, but said as it is, they were being very nice to me, so I'm going to be nice to them, and I'm going to leave. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you soon. Goodbye.